Hello everybody, 4-star here, and this is the tutorial on how to download me and Season Screamer's latest mod of Arena Football Road to Glory, Arena Football Unleashed, Arena Football Unlimited, whatever we want to call it, the Ultimate Arena mod. I like to call it the Ultimate Arena mod, but whatever it is the modded update to one of the more forgotten football games in EA's history, Arena Football Road to Glory. I just wanted to make this quick tutorial, and I just want to give you guys a thank you if you do go out and download the mod. So first things first, the mod will be available for download. I will put the link in the description down below for the newest version of our mod 1.9. I wish I could have put the versions a little bit lower, but 1.9 is our newest version of the Ultimate Arena mod. We have some of the created teams that have the rosters of the past teams roster built in. So you'll have like a Kurt Warner Barnstormers in the old file that we have for the Barnstormers created team, and we have custom uniforms for each and every almost each and every team here. First things first, you need a PlayStation 2 emulator that is around 1.7 or lower. I have this exact version, 1.73964. And the only reason we use the old 1.7 nightlies is because that I believe after February 22nd of like 2024 or 2023, the way that the games read the textures were entirely different. They made completely new textures, especially ones for the numbers where they were individualized from, like, I believe the sleeve numbers to the numbers on the chest and back. Those are all completely new textures. And for the development teams for, I know, NCAA, when I was working on the mod, we did not feel like going through all those textures of all those football teams, but we will update our textures and we will let you guys know in the description of our Discord that we have here. So we have a Discord where we make the updates for the mods. This was formerly this is Angry Eagle Steve's Discord, but he allows us to keep making updates to our mod here. So thank you to Angry Eagle Steve. He used to start off the Arena Football modding from and then we just took it off from there. So shout out to him. But we will have the new version here. I do have the new version ready to go for this tutorial, but let's get started. So right now, you have this version of PCSX2 Nightly. You can download it from the PCSX2 website. And then you're going to get a copy of Arena Football Road to Glory. Can't legally tell you where to get the download from, or the FBI is going to blow up my house. So wherever you can go and get the version of the PS2 version of Arena Football Road to Glory and ISO for it, download it and put it in your game directory. And then the first thing you want to do is you want to go on your settings here. I don't believe it's graphics, but it is graphics. Great. So you want to make sure that load textures is on. You don't really need dump textures on unless you are really good about replacing textures and you need to know which texture is which. Also, make sure you acquire your BIOS. You need at least an American BIOS to play this game. So just make sure you have your BIOS. You can get it from the same places where you basically get your emulated games. Make sure you have your game directory up and you have it to textures, because that is where you're going to be dumping your textures at for the game and for the mod. So let's get into where you're going to find this. So like I said, once you go into the description of this video or at the Discord, you will be at the Ultimate Arena mod section here, which is going to be right here for the mod. So you're going to go ahead and download it. Just download anyway. I swear I didn't put any viruses in this mod. It's just a regular zip file, and it's going to come up right here. Make sure the Ultimate Arena mod is there. You want to make sure you extract all. Make sure it's extracted. It might take a while because we did put a whole bunch of gigs in this motherfucker. So it's going to be a lot of things coming out of here. But I believe it's about 2 gigs, so it's not too big. Coming from this, it's already a gig zipped. So it is pretty big. You're going to let that one load out. And it's almost done. It's almost done. And yeah, it is right here. 21568. That is the name of the game. Once you load this bad boy up, I know you probably didn't hear the game sound, but it was blinding in my ears. And then we're going to get back to the mod that is unzipped. So once you go here, you're going to have the Ultimate Arena mod. You're going to have the regular memory cards, which are just the standard memory cards that have all the teams on there. Nothing is modded on that, but the memory card folders are the ones that are modded. So, and that is the only way we could have modded the created teams in. So once you do that, you open this up and just make sure that you just slide it in here. Put it under textures. Just put it right here. And then it is going to put all of those textures into the game. And then also you want to back out of that. While that's happening, go to memory cards and just make sure you put all the memory card folders. I would suggest just putting them all right here. All right here. Boom. The README is literally just where all the teams are going to be in each file. So the AF1 teams are going to be all in one file. The classic AFL 2010 and 2019, 86 through 08, those are separated in 2 different files. And then you're gonna have the IFL teams. So some of these are gonna be duplicate teams, like the Arizona Rattlers. There's like 4 versions of them because they have been in the IFL and the AFL. We have an 08 team. We have I believe a throwback team. And the same thing goes for the Albany Firebirds because they were hopping around and they are currently in the AF1. They were in the Arena Football 2, and then before that they were an actual Arena Football team. So they got the AF2 teams, which Season Screamer is working on getting all the rosters for, but we have most of the rosters here. And it's amazing how he has done that. He's gotten a Wayback Machine, and he has definitely just put all these teams on here. So that is amazing. So shout out to him. Another big shout out to him. You have the NAL teams as well. Once again, with the Albany Empire. I believe they played in AF as well. We got the Arena League teams. So some current stuff. We do not have the current rosters for them. And we got some CIF teams too. And we got some NIFL teams that Season Screamer has said that he has been working on. So probably expect that in the next coming months. We're going to go into memory cards. Can we refresh here? Yes, we can. And there they are. So we're going to exit this out, and we're going to start with the AF2 teams because I'm pretty sure these are the ones that we worked on the most. So you just drag those and drop them. You drag those into your memory cards. You drag all these memory card files into there. Right? You can just drop this. You just drag this SLUS file. And you drag it right into your textures. Just like that. You just boop, boop. Just like I did earlier. Once those are in and once everything's loaded, boot Arena Football back up. So, yes, the textures have been loaded because that was looking crazy. All right. So we got some stuff here. They got the Columbus Destroyers. We got the New York Dragons. They are all loaded. And then let's try out some created teams here from the Arena Football 2. But yeah, this is a fairly easy plug and play here. I didn't even take too much time here, and then I'm just gonna edit this one down. But this is just such a fun mod, especially when you just want to plug it in and play. Now, the problem is with some of these created teams is that they're named similarly in the code. So you can't play with some Arena Football teams together in the franchise mode, but you can plug in all of these teams from the one memory card all of them can be into the franchise mode if you want to. So there's a little bit of picking and choosing here from some of the teams. If you do want to try to um download, well, not download, but put these put some of these football teams into the franchise mode, into the season mode. But for the most part, if they're all in one memory card file or memory card folder, they should all work. So these are the updated rosters for, I believe, both of these teams here. I believe Season did both of these teams rosters here. So you should see a lot of Hawaiian players in the Hawaiian Islanders. And you should see some familiar faces if you're an old head for the Green Bay Blizzard. This is the '08 team. Updated rosters here. Marquise Woods, all this, and then you got the Islanders. So these are all updated here. So not all of them are updated. I believe most of the AF2 teams from both memory cards are updated here. Like I said, Season has been working on it, and as you can see here, fresh rosters. All of these players custom made. All of these uniforms are custom made here. And there's still a lot of things to iron out. I still got to iron out the shadows there from this from the last numbers here, but for the most part, these are some updated rosters, some new teams, and some great uniforms. So I hope you guys appreciate this, and I hope you guys take the time to download the mod, like and subscribe, and we're coming with more content soon, especially here for the arena football.